Hey everybody, Abby here. I am here to do a viewer requested video. This is a request from AirKitten2001. I'll put the link to her channel down below. She asked if I could do some type of bronzer kind of like overview tutorial thing, how I do bronzing, because she was having some trouble. She had gotten a new bronzer and she wanted to know the best way to utilize it. This is just how I've learned from, so let's say, watching YouTube videos and just doing some research and kind of experimenting what works on my skin. So I don't want you guys to take this to heart like I'm a professional. I am not a professional. This is just how I choose to do it. I'm using natural light again. I'm sorry if it's not the best lighting. I hope it's good, but I can only see a little bit on my camera, so I don't really know. Hopefully it'll turn out good. So the lighting will fluctuate with the sun moving. So let's just get right into it. First off, I'm going to go through types of bronzers that I have, some that are my favorite, and what I would use them for. First, let's go through a couple contouring colors. These are both matte colors that I really enjoy contouring with. This is Jordana Blush in Toast. This is just a nice bronzy color. I really find that this is a nice contour, and it's very inexpensive, and I think you can find this at either Walgreens or Kmart stores. You could also look on what is that one site? I'll just put it down below if I can remember where you can buy that at. And then another one of my all-time favorites is the NYC Sunny Bronzer. It's just a nice matte bronzer. Again, I use these to contour with. Now on to, this is another color that I like to contour with, but this is only something that I use in the summertime when I'm a little tan. And this is the Motive Shapes and Sculpt Duo. Again, even if I use this like in the winter, I have to be very sparing with this. So if you're someone that has a darker complexion, I would definitely check this out, because this has your contour and highlighter both in one, and it has like a nice compact, strong compact in it. So I love this, especially for summertime. Then my favorite bronzer that I like to use as an all-over color to warm up my face, this is the Happy Booster Bronzer from Physicians Formula. What I do with this is just, again, an all-over color, just to give me that sun-kissed glow and just to warm up my complexion. Another bronzer that would be great for that, that has a low amount of shimmer, is the Cashmere Wear Bronzer from Physicians Formula. Especially like if you stay just in the bronze portion, the gold is the one that has a little more of the shimmer. Maybe you could use that as a sunny highlight, but this is another nice one just to warm up your complexion. Then a couple bronzers that are more shimmery. What I like to use these for is, like, I like to put it in the back here by my hairline just to give a nice sunny glow before I start my contouring, or like down my nose or in my décolleté area. And the first one, this is a very, very shimmery bronzer, but it's very pretty, and this is the Baked Bronzer from Milani in Golden. This is actually a nice shadow too, if you want just something glowy on your lids. But this would be something that I would use back towards the hairline. Another one that I really like for that purpose is the Bronze Boosting Pearls from Physicians Formula. This just is, it gives you a brush and a powder puff, but I really don't use those. And it's just the bronzing pearls that you just swirl your brush around in. And again, back by the hairline or on my décolleté area is where I use this bronzer in particular, because it is a little shimmery. Now on to brushes that I like to use. The two brushes, or actually there's three brushes that I personally utilize if I'm giving my face an all-over glow, just to warm up my complexion. I use a kabuki brush, and this is the e.l.f. Face Kabuki brush, and it's either $3 or $6 on our website. So I use this just across my cheeks, in décolleté area, you know, just around the hairline, like I said, just to warm up the complexion. two brushes that I would recommend for contouring. My favorite is, it might be a little weird to you guys, but it's the Sigma Large Powder F20. I like using this because it actually acts as blending when I place my contour. So I want something very soft, so I want something very blended, not too harsh. So that's why I like utilizing this powder brush. I, get the color on here and just place it, and it also acts as a blending. A very small brush, if you want a precise contour, would be a great one, is the Sigma Tapered Highlighter F35. It's just a tapered brush. So this would be something that's more precise. You just have to blend a little more. Some alternatives to those, let's see, would be these three brushes. One, if you want something a little more puffy but not as puffy as the F20, this is the complexion brush from the e.l.f. Studio line. That's a great alternative, $3. This is just a Walmart brand blush brush. This is kind of in between a small and a large. So anything that is like a blush brush that's not too wide but still gives you a little contour but helps blend it out as well is great. Then the last, something that's more smaller, this is also tapered. This is the blush brush from the e.l.f. Studio line. So this would be a great alternative as well. Again, $3 from the Studio line. So just to give you guys some ideas of types of brushes that I like to use personally. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to contour. One side I'm going to do with a large brush. One side I'm going to do with the small brush. So first I'm going to take the small brush and I'm just going to, for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to use the NYC Sunny Bronzer. So I'm just going to roll my brush in here just to get some color, tap off the excess. You see all that excess that came off. And I'm going to hold it very softly at the end. And I'm just going to take, and you can make the fishy face if this is your first time doing it. And I see my contour, and I'm going to first start racking it back by the hairline. Then I'm going to pull it down that contour line. So you just have a nice progression of color. Again, you want to start the most color up towards the top in the hairline and just kind of blend it up. And then once you get that contour line, you just want to kind of blend it up towards your eyes just to get a nice smooth look, not just a line of bronze. So, and then I'll take a little bit up into the hairline. I'm just going to put it up on my head and my hairline. And if you're also using a smaller brush, you can go down the center of the nose. Great places to contour is your forehead, obviously your cheekbone, down the center of your nose, and the last place that I like to do it is here. Most color back here, bring it down. A lot of people say 3 and E, but I just kind of do it in my own sort of way. This has a lot of shadow. It's really not that harsh in real life. It's just looking really shadowy right now. So, it's a little bit harsh, but I promise you it's not that bad. And then I'm going to use the larger brush to do the other side. So, again, I'm just going to get some product on the brush and start at the highest point and then drag it down. Just drag it. Okay, then up into the hairline. then again on the chin area. So again, you can see the difference, just a little more precise over here, a little more blended on this side. And again, I prefer a little more blended. So then now how I warm up my face, again, I use the e.l.f. Kabuki brush. This is not something that I do every day. I do it a lot of the times though. I just swirl my brush around, tap it off, and I just dust it lightly, like where the sun would hit my cheeks, in the hairline, on the neck, because you want that color to obviously transfer. You don't want to be so bronzed on your face and then not so much on your neck. So now for just that like more shimmery bronzer, I'm going to use the pearls. I'm going to use my tapered highlighter from Sigma. Just swirl the brush around in here, tap off excess, and I am going to start, or I'm just going to keep it up into the hairline. So all I'm doing is just brushing it into the hairline. Again, same thing on the other side. Brushing it into the hairline. And then if you also, you could do just a little glow down your nose and just like on the chin. And you could also take a fluffier brush and put it on your décolleté area. Okay, so that is the bronzer video. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I will talk to everybody soon. Bye.